bragging. If you are hosting Thanksgiving dinner this week, your pet's behavior is likely top of mind. So to help, we've got Kathy Madsen, a certified dog trainer and preventive vet, Kathleen Hunter of Northwest Canine Coalition, along with Cinnamon here this morning. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, so quickly, let's talk a little bit about Cinnamon, right? He's so sweet.
Cinnamon, he is 5 years old. He is with our partner Rescue Care. He's looking for his forever home, so he's ready to be adopted. He has a bit of a unique story. Maybe some of you have seen him on Facebook, but Care rescued him from euthanasia like within hours.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's in foster, living on a farm, loving it.
That's
so he
fabulous.
gets along with smaller animals, learning how to get along with larger dogs too. He travels great. We stayed at the Embassy Suites last night just to be closer to the city this morning. Does great.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So they can reach out to you.
They can, yeah. nwcaninecoalition.org. Click on the logo for Care, and it goes straight to his information.
And you can adopt Cinnamon. You can make him part of your family this
Take him
holiday.
home for the holidays.
Let's talk a little bit about pets in the holidays. Things that maybe our pets want to do, but they should not be doing. Counter surfing.
Yes.
How do we, especially the big dogs, how do you keep them from doing this?
Right. So since we're so close to Thanksgiving, a lot of the training that you can do preemptively, you're not going to have enough time to do right before Thanksgiving. So in the meantime, what you want to do is really set up your kitchen so that you're blocking off access to those particular areas where you're going to be getting all the food ready, storing the food before dinner and all of that. For training on counter surfing, what it's all about is teaching your dog keep forepaws on the floor. So all the good stuff happens on the floor.
Oh, good point.
Right? So you're training preemptive cues, things that they can't do at the same time as jumping up. But for Thanksgiving this year, just manage the area, put baby gates up if you need.
Oh, good idea.
Put them in their safe space, and then also make sure that your counters are nice and clean because dogs are foragers and they will follow their nose everywhere.
Yeah, we call ours the cleanup crew.
Yes,
because
the
they just walk around behind you cleaning. It's like, who needs a Roomba?
Exactly. Yeah, so they're going to try to follow their nose up and look for any crumbs and things like that. So just make sure everything's clean and not smelling like all the yummy food that you're making.
And speaking of yummy food, I mean, there are a lot of popular foods that we love that are definitely not good for our pets. Right. We should touch on that.
Yeah, so a lot of people already know to avoid poultry bones, cooked poultry bones, because those can splinter and cause some medical issues in their gastrointestinal system. But there's other things too, like corn on the cob. You don't want your dog getting a hold of one of those, swallowing the cob and getting an obstruction there. Yeah. Things with garlic, that can be toxic. And then grapes and raisins can be really toxic as well, and some people put those into their stuffing and things like that. So really, on Thanksgiving, you don't really want to give your dog any of those foods because there's spices and the high fat content, all of that's there. If you do want to give your dog a little Thanksgiving treat, very small amounts of the white turkey meat are okay. Yeah. And then things that I like to avoid that you can give your dog would be like green beans and carrots without any spices. Okay. Right? So all those kind of fresh
bland
vegetables.
And fresh.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about dumpster diving too. I feel like you might have a dog out there that's a dumpster diver. How do you prevent all that?
So that very similar to counter surfing is you want to make sure your dog doesn't have access to the trash cans. And I know when I cook for Thanksgiving, I'm pulling out extra trash cans everywhere. So they're in places I'm not really used to.
And you might be using different things for trash too, like bags. I mean, that can pose a suffocation risk.
Yeah, suffocation is a big deal with all pets. And actually, next week, December 1st, begins National Pet Suffocation Awareness Week. Oh, wow. A dog who gets their head into a snack bag or a chip bag can suffocate within minutes because they can't get it off their head because it just seals around there. Yeah. So we really want to make sure at PreventAVet.com we have lots of resources to raise awareness. But the biggest thing you can do with that is when you throw a bag away, you want to cut it both sides. So you cut it down the side and along the bottom so that it just folds out flat. And then you can throw it away. That way, even if they get in there, they can't suffocate in the bag.
Yeah, there's no issues there. Yeah. You two, thank you so much for being here. And Cinnamon up for adoption.
Home stretch. Let's send him home for the holidays.
And again, it's PreventAVet.com.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
And happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right, MJ, how are we looking?